Oh yes, look at that, 4K quality HD. We are back for another pod. What are you saying? Obviously, you can listen to this on Apple, Spotify and YouTube. Today is going to be another very quick one because obviously, most important thing in life is that you stay happy. And for me, I've got a very special lady friend that is with me at the moment. So I want to spend a bit of time with her because I haven't seen her in about 9 weeks. So we're going to dive into it. And this episode is going to be all about not getting distracted. So I see so many people. I was actually asked the question last week, why do I always lose my focus? And I listened to a mental podcast maybe a month, 6 weeks ago, and honestly it blew my mind. But I was already implementing a lot of the habits that the guy was saying, that to keep your attention span you need to do these certain things. So I'm going to summarise that really quickly and hope that that helps you, because how frustrating is it? And I think it becomes more and more common where you go upstairs to get something and you think, oh, what have I actually come up here for? But I think that is due to us being so easily distracted. And do you know what the main reason for it is? This little fucker here, your mobile phone. It is honestly a great way to connect with people, but also a little bag of shit, in my opinion. And this is why. So we've all been there. When you're doing tasks throughout the day, even on Apple Watches now, Apple Watches do my nut. You'll get a notification come through, right? And then straight away, no matter what you're doing, whether that's on your watch or your phone, your eyes, your gaze is drawn to the noise or the light of the phone coming up. So that is going to make you lose your attention on the task of whatever you're doing. And at the same time, when you're focusing on a task and you're literally thinking to yourself, oh, you're in the moment, you're in the flow, then you get some sort of notification come through, straight away you lose your trail of thought. Is it train of thought? Is it trail of thought? I don't know. Leave a comment below, or just DM me and let me know, because I keep saying trail of thought, that makes sense to me, but I've heard before. Anyway, I digress. So here is 5 tips that you can do to keep your attention and focus with your mobile phone. The first one, and these are all things that I honestly implement. So the first one, my phone, I run an online business, which basically means from my phone or my laptop. And my phone is always on Do Not Disturb, because I don't want to be, for exactly what it says on the tin, I don't want to be disturbed. If I'm doing work or if I'm doing a task, I don't want my group chats popping off. I don't want someone ringing me about something absolutely pointless. I want to be focused on what I'm doing. So being on Do Not Disturb means I can get through tasks, and once I've finished, what I do is I'll be like, right, okay, I'm going to do a task, leave my phone on one side or whatever, I'll blast through that task, and then after the task is done, I'll look on my phone. Have I got any notifications? Have I got this, that and the other? The answer is usually no, because no one wants me. But yeah, Do Not Disturb is it's an unbelievable way to stay focused, in my opinion. And also, who's going to cry? If you miss a phone call from someone, who's going to cry? If you don't text someone back within the first 5 minutes, who's going to cry? And if you're not a prick, you're going to go back to that person anyway and say, oh, I was doing a bit of work, what's up? So you're not offending no one. You're not missing out on anything. So that's number 1, Do Not Disturb. Number 2, it's all about how you start your day. I don't care who you are. And for me, obviously everyone sleeps with their phone right next to their bed. If you start your day, the first thing you do, roll over, bosh, phone in your hand, you're already invested in other people's lives over yours. Because you're going to go straight to Instagram, you're going to go TikTok. That's right, I've got to drop TikTok because I love TikTok now. You're going to go across all your different social platforms just to check what's going on in the world, when you ain't even checked in with yourself. So every single day, my first half hour of the morning is just literally turn my alarm off of my phone. Other than that, I don't touch it. And then you think, oh, what are you going to do for that 30 minutes? Jump in the shower, brush your teeth, have a coffee. By the time you've done all that, that's 30 minutes. You've been in your own head, you ain't invested in no one else but yourself. You're going to feel better for it, trust me. And if you start your day being distracted from your own life, how do you think the rest of the day is going to go? So that's number 2. Number 3, very similar to Do Not Disturb. Every single app on my phone has notifications off, purely because I don't want my attention to be drawn to something that I can reply to in my own time. Is that selfish? Yes. And you might say, oh yeah, but you might get a really important message through, or something really important might come up. There's a trick on Do Not Disturb. If it is very important, the person can call you twice, so it's going to come through anyway. But for the whole time that I've had notifications off and I've been on Do Not Disturb, I don't think I've had an emergency call. So yes, it might happen one day, but the reality is you're making it up in your head and you don't need your notifications on. That's number 3. Number 4, very similar to the morning, but before you go to bed, when you're winding down, why do you want the last thing that you see is something on Instagram where you're getting FOMO or you're thinking you wish you was there? No, get in your own head. 30 minutes before you go to bed, just put your phone away. No distractions. It's all about you. And finally, I put this one in because it pisses me off, because I don't understand it. But don't text whilst you walk, because your focus is going to be all here, there and everywhere. You're going to be walking into people. That winds me up. I don't know how someone can be so focused into their phone they can't see where they're going. You've got to walk out away from them. But also, if someone's trying to get in contact with you, yeah, ring them whilst you walk, so you don't have to be heading your phone, because your posture's going to be mash up as well if you're walking around all the time with a hunchback. 2, it's never going to be that important for what they're saying for the time that you get from A to B. And 3, as I say, your attention is just in your phone. It's nowhere else. So you're going to be getting distracted and you're just going to be a bellend. And I was thinking the other day, do I just be that guy that just walks straight and doesn't move when people are walking? Sometimes I'm like, right, I'm going to have you. It depends how far away they are, do you know what I mean? Like if you've got someone that's like 15 metres away and they don't look up once, you know that they're getting just, I'm walking in a straight line, and it's a game of chicken then. And usually it's when they're on my toes, they look up. But anyway, that's a little game I like to play. I know it's a bit weird, but still. So, that was a really quick podcast episode, but as you can tell, I'm just buzzing to get back to baby girl. So, I'm going to leave it there for this week. Yes, that's it. I'm back in again. Oh my God, the consistency is mad. Also, I want you to watch this on YouTube because, the studio, the office is going to be a little bit different next week, I think, because I've got a wedding at the weekend. That's going to be class. I don't know what next week's episode is going to be on. If you want me to talk about something that you're interested in, drop it below, comment section, and I'm going to spit bars on whatever you want, trust me, whether it's this week, next week or the week after. That podcast will come for you. So, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Short, sharp. Now, I'm going to go and fill my cup up. Much love.